when it comes to the mind, most people aren't actually thinking. They're just being dragged around by their thoughts all day. But when you start to observe them, everything changes. You see, the mind and thoughts, they're constant and automatic. There's not much we can do about that there. The problem is when you unconsciously identify with these thoughts and you believe everything you think. So, when we introduce observation, we're creating awareness. And awareness is like space between you and the thoughts you're having. Little by little, you realize, you observe what's going on, that you're having thoughts, but these thoughts are not you. So we're actually moving from just thinking to becoming aware of thinking. And this makes all the difference. You see, the moment you have a thought and you become aware of it, you're no longer in the thought. You see it for what it is, this thing that's happening, that's there, and you get to choose whether you want to allow it into your field or not. So let's take a moment here and put this to practice. I want you to get comfortable, pause your life for a few minutes, and just focus on your breathing. Become very aware of your breath coming in and coming out. Just do this for 5-10 minutes and watch how quickly your mind starts throwing all these thoughts at you, right? You realize just how scattered and distracted your mind is. And watch how quickly you lose the practice of following your breath. So, whenever this happens and you have a thought come in, you observe the thought, you acknowledge it, and then you go back to your breath. Your task for this is to just follow your breath. Become very aware of your breathing. What we're doing here is using the breath as an anchor, as a center point. And with that center point, you will see all the thoughts around you, how they come and how they go. And in this spaciousness, you become much more stable and less reactive. You realize you don't have to respond to every thought. You don't have to believe every thought you're having. You can simply watch them come and watch them go. Like the sounds around you in the background, they come and they go. You're simply observing them. The practice of observing is not to resist the thoughts. We're not trying to stop the thoughts. You're not trying to change them. You're simply noticing them. You're becoming very clear in your observation where you can see them, right? You start to see your mind in a different way. And this is how you take back your mind. You observe the thoughts, you see them for what they are, and you become less reactive, right? You create that space so you're less attached to them as if they were you. So practice this observation and watch. Ah, there's my anxiety. Ah, there's stressful thought, right? Ah, there's the worry. You observe it, you acknowledge it. You're not running from anything, right? We're not resisting anything. You're simply becoming aware, much more aware. And when you do this, you're actually training your mind to be much more present and to be much more focused, much more sharp on what you want to focus on, not what the mind. You see, this was me when I was younger. My mind was all over the place. It was very untrained, it's very wild, untamed. And because of that, you get pulled in all these different directions. Am I right? Let me know in the comments if this is you or if you've experienced this. You get pulled in all these different directions. You think you're your thoughts, you believe them because you're so close to them that they just drag you around and you get pulled every direction. This beautiful practice of observation is so powerful. You bring it back to your breath. You use the breath because it's always there, it's always present. You don't need beads, you don't need other people, it's just you and your breath. And the more you practice this, the clearer you will see your mind. And you will really get this. Observe your thoughts. Observe the thoughts. Watch them come and watch them go. The crazy thing about the mind is that thoughts come and go, they don't really stay for too long. If you attach to them, if you buy into them, right? If you give them fuel, yes, they will get stronger. But if you can stay equanimous, if you can stay in your center, simply observing, you will realize that you are here and thoughts are happening, right? Thoughts will continue to happen. There's just no way around that, right? You're not trying to resist them, you're not trying to control them, you're simply observing little by little. As you keep practicing this and you progress with this technique, your mind will become so sharp that you will get to kind of choose which thoughts you want to actually be having and which don't serve you anymore. So try this tonight, in the morning, whenever you have a few minutes. Put this into practice and let me know if this helps, if this resonates. I love to hear from you. I love to engage with you. And I also want to share that I do have one on one alchemy sessions. If you want to go deeper and have me as a reflection, we can really expand and go into the details of how your mind is working and yeah, get to the root of things. And I'm also offering weekly meditation sessions on Tuesdays and Thursday evenings. If you want to drop in and be in a container where we practice this, we sit silently, we meditate for an hour, and it's a great way to be accountable and to share in the collective energy of meditation, which is such a beautiful practice, which completely transformed my life for the better. So I hope you have a beautiful day. All of this is for us to live happier, healthier, wealthier lives. And I will see you in the next video. Peace.